Intensity, frequency, duration data, such as 4EY or 1 ARI or 50% AEP, they are very different than continuous modeling, and here's how. Go to stormwater.com.au, either log in or sign up or build with your models. You go to the Stormgate portal, and with the Stormgate portal, anywhere you click here, you're gonna find the following. So I clicked in Ballarat, and in Ballarat, it shows me 4EY, which is 1 in 3 months rainfall, 63.2 AEP, which is equivalent kind of to 1 in 1 year, 50% AEP, which is kind of equivalent in 1 in 2 years. So, and then this is 1 in 5 years and 1 in 10 years. And what do you see here? You see IFD data at 10 minutes. So what does that tell you? It tells you that if you have the, if you look at the rainfall for the 1 in 3 months, according to IFD data, all this rainfall in continuous modeling will be under it. And this is very interesting because we have 10 years worth of data in Ballarat right here. And in 10 years worth of data, this 10 years worth of data, you see that there's only 2 instances when the rainfall is higher. But what do we have on higher here? Here we have total percentage of volume under a certain value. So again, I have here 4EY, which is 20.60 millimeters rainfall amount, millimeters per hour. And this means that, what does it say? 92% of the entire volume of water that falls on that area is under the 1 in 3 months value IFD data for this location of Ballarat. If I'm looking at, where is this? Murray, Queensland, right? So this is in Queensland. The 4EY is 5510 and it has 91% of the volume is under 4EY, and then under, let's say, 1 in 1 is 97.21% of the entire volume of water that falls in this meteorological template. 97.21% of the entire volume will be under this line here. Moving forward, we have in Queensland again, somewhere I think this 3 crest away, is in Council of Gold Coast, and you see again 94% for under 4EY and 98% under 1 in 1, let's say, as in 63.2 AEP, kind of similar. New South Wales, a little bit different. We have 92% and 94%. And in here in Marrickville, New South Wales, 95 and 99. If we go to Little River in Victoria, 4EY is 17 and it's 90% of the entire volume under, and then 95 under 63.2% AEP, and so on and so forth. And again, you can see this is the 1 in 10 line, and then only this is 10 years of rainfall. So only a couple of instances it goes above 1 in 10 line. And this is again, I have did that at 10 minutes. So this is actually the concept of first flash. Is not really the concept of first flash. Back before we had modeling, appropriate modeling, before we could really do computerized modeling on continuous data, there was a rule of thumb that said your high flow bypass, if your high flow bypass is for the stormwater quality device is under the 1 in 1 ARI, which is equivalent to 63.2 AEP, roughly. Or if your high flow bypass is under 1 in 3 months, you will generally capture this much amount of the entire volume of the water that falls on the ground. Now, it was a rule of thumb and nobody really put a value on it. Here it is, clean stormwater, putting a value on it. It's a really subtle situation. But if people, consultants, or councils want to think about the rule of thumb and they talk about 4EY, want to talk about 4EY or 1 in 1 ARI or whatever, or 63.2% AP, then they must talk about the value that we're talking about. You've seen it there in my computer, and everybody can see that, by the way. This is available for everyone, this software. And we take the randomness or the guess game out of it. You want to look at 98%, well, we have a value. If you want to treat more than 98%, you have to use the 63.2% AEP in this location, which is 42.08 millimeters per hour for a 10-minute rainfall in the location that is Mitchellshire in Victoria. Happy to discuss.